Alright, by a show of hands, who has ever heard of 4-H? Alright, most people who know about 4-H usually associate it with kids who raise an army of cattle for rewards, but this is actually not the case. 4-H is an organization that promotes both leadership skills and also offers any activity that you can really think of from kids all the way from kindergarten to the end of high school. Today, I will go over the history of 4-H, what 4-H offers today, and also my experience in 4-H to kind of help y'all reach an understanding about what this organization is all about. This leads me to my first point, which is going to be the history of 4-H. It all started in the late 1800s when adults on university campuses in the farming community were exposed to all these new agricultural expansions and development, but they weren't really learning it because there wasn't really an organization that promoted this and wanted kids to be successful and learn new things. So A.B. Graham started a youth program in Clark County, Ohio in 1902, which is considered the birth of 4-H in the United States as stated on the website 4h.org. So A.B. Graham, he wanted to start this program just because all those adults that weren't learning new developments and weren't learning new skills, he wanted to provide a program and an organization that offered this to them. So a few years later, the passage of the Smith-Lever Act in 1914 created the Cooperative Extension System at USDA and nationalized 4-H. By 1924, 4-H clubs were formed and the clover emblem was adopted, which is this. Alright. This leads me to my next point, which is what 4-H offers today. 4-Hers are tackling the nation's top issues from global food security all the way to climate change and sustainable energy to childhood obesity and food safety. So the way that 4-H works, it's split up into club, county, district, and state, and there's a whole variety of programs for kids who want to learn something new and to get out in the communities and do something good for it. So the programs that 4-H offers is, kind of just to summarize it, is One Day 4-H, the Texas 4-H Congress, and the State Dog Show. There's of course many others, but it's just a few that I could find, and that was stated on the website texas4h.tamu.edu. And what a 4-H project is really a planned sequence of age-appropriate and research-based learning opportunities as stated by the USDA.gov website. So there's a whole variety of programs for kids who want to learn something new or meet new people, and there's literally an endless variety of programs that you can attend. And you can also teach programs as well within your club or county or district or state if you want to. So if you have something that you're passionate about, you can teach it. And lastly, my experience in 4-H, I loved 4-H. I was in 4-H all the way from 9th grade to 12th grade. And through this, I was on the socials committee at my county meetings, and I would plan things such as the formal and other gatherings that we would have on a county level. And I did Pizza Ranch as well, and we served kids pizza, and we taught them how pizza is being made, which is fun. And I did all these different types of things, from theater class to sewing class to healthy lifestyles class. Really anything you can think of, I was in it. And it was the best. I would not change it for the world because I learned so much during those 4 years. And I also met my lifelong friends. I'm still best friends with them today, and I gained lots of leadership skills for my future career. So in conclusion, we've gone over the history of 4-H, what 4-H offers today, and my experience in 4-H. And now that you know that 4-H isn't all about raising good old Betsy and showing her off in a competition, it's so much more than that. If I have kids, I will definitely put them in 4-H to help them obtain the necessary leadership skills for their future, and I encourage y'all to do the same as well.